thing anymore.
It was her thing Saturday night, throwing an after party at Kibo. Lindsay turning in early, 3 a.m. this time. Online now, the extra list of Lindsay's 3 best SNL moments.
Also this weekend, George Clooney and Brad Pitt teamed up for the new play 8. It was a star-packed night, and Jerry was inside.
Clooney and Pitt together leading a who's who of Hollywood on the red carpet and on stage.
Let me try to make this as simple as I can.
Taking on a controversial headline-making issue, gay marriage and the fight for equality.
Proposition 8 does violate the United States Constitution.
The appeals court ruled that Prop 8 was unconstitutional.
Brad and George joined by Martin Sheen, Kevin Bacon, John C. Reilly, and Jane Lynch in 8. A play about the California proposition banning gay marriage.
I think everyone sort of understands it might be the last leg of the civil rights movement, and I do believe that.
Brad and Angie have made this very public fight personal.
You said that you will not get married until everybody has that same right.
Everyone who wants to can legally do so.
Right.
Yeah, I did say that.
With the federal appeals court turning over the Prop 8 decision, do you think you might be getting closer?
Maybe.
Stacy Keibler showing her support for George. The performance directed by Rob Reiner. Clooney, the lawyer fighting the ban. Brad, the judge.
He is giving you 3 choices. Yes, no, I don't know.
I didn't know it was Brad Pitt's first stage play.
I didn't know that either. If I knew that, I wouldn't have hired him. No.
So, how did the first timer do?
All right.
He's one of us now. He's a thespian.
Exactly, a thespian.
Not a lesbian, thespian.
Brad is just blonde Jesus, so, you know.
Blonde Jesus.
Blonde Jesus.
But there's one thing the Heavenly One might want to work on.
And he goes, Jesse, how do you do a curtain call? And so no one was really leading it, so I was like, just bend at the waist, bend at the waist. And he was doing like the kid bow, where like you bow and like you still look at your mom.
The night raised more than $2 million for the American Foundation for Equal Rights. More details online now. And Martin Sheen breaking news about starring with Charlie in his new sitcom.
He asked me to, yeah.
That's at extratv.com.
We are back here in Columbus, Ohio with Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger, and this is very cool. They just unveiled a bronze statue of you. It doesn't get better than that, Arnold.
No, that was fantastic, and they did one before. They unveiled one right in front of the house that I grew up in Austria.
So are we going to get one in L.A. now? Is that the next plan? We'll have one everywhere we go.
Up to you. At the Grove. We put one at the Grove.
We'll put one at the Grove. Arnold Schwarzenegger exclusive. Only extra on stage.
Mario, who is filming here today for Extra.
Backstage.
I should be hanging out with you more often.
One-on-one with the former Gov at his annual sports festival in Columbus, Ohio. His arm recovering from recent surgery, and nothing was off limits in our interview. What about political office? Arnold revealing another run is out of the question, but serving the public isn't.
If it is activities with Special Olympics, or if it is activities with after-school programs, or to help people to improve government.
His personal life, his top priority, surprisingly candid about his divorce from Maria.
Luckily, Maria has been a terrific mother. We work together even though we're going through a divorce.
Such class acts, both you and Maria, and we've had the pleasure of having Catherine work on our show.
No, of course.
What do you feel about your children wanting to get into the family business?
Maria and I, we never cared about which direction they go. If someone wants to get into acting, we would support that, as long as they get the education.
As governor, Schwarzenegger was an outspoken advocate of gay marriage, so I asked him about the new Prop 8 play starring George Clooney and Brad Pitt. What are your thoughts on celebrities lending their names to what they feel are important causes?
That's something that every celebrity has to decide for themselves. I think the key thing, again, is they are very well informed, rather than to just jump into something because maybe it's a hip thing to do.
Of course, the hip place to be was with the Governor at the Arnold Classic.
We have 180 to 200,000 people coming through here, and 18,000 athletes, more than the Olympics have. And it is great to have you here because, you know, you and I, we have known each other for a long time.
Arnold and I talk more fitness, his 3 movies in the works, and the story behind this photo of him and Sly Stallone in the hospital. That's tomorrow on Extra. We'll have more with my special co-host Arnold in a sec, but first, let's go back to Maria at the Grove.
Mario, Nick Cannon's sharing new details today about his recent health crisis and why he now calls his wife Dr. Carey.
It just kind of came out of nowhere.
And it was worse than we thought. Nick on GMA revealing for the first time exactly what had him fighting for his life and had fans and wife Mariah fearing the worst.
It's a rare form of lupus that's just attacking my kidneys.
Nick now on the road to recovery with a lighter workload, 6 hours of sleep a night instead of his usual 2 or 3, and a new doctor-ordered diet.
The diet is the worst part.
What does it entail?
I can't have any fast food anymore. That was my favorite. No Happy Meals, nothing. I'm sad.
Sad but lucky to have his own superstar nurse giving him round-the-clock at-home care.
I call it Dr. Carrie. She just takes care of me, makes sure I'm eating what I'm supposed to eat. She made me an egg white sandwich before I left the house this morning.
Yummy!
Exactly.
Arnold, please stick around, sir, because we're not done with you here at the Classic.
You better believe it. You better stay here.
Up next, Snooki, pregnant and engaged.
We're getting married someday.
Anytime soon?
Then the women of The Bachelor go after bad girl Courtney for her primetime strip show.
You take your clothes off in front of America, not me.
Crazy new video, Neil Young and the Boss, sexy and they know it. Plus, extra exclusive, we're inside Eva Longoria's new photo shoot. Who's trying to get her to take it all off?
Nobody told me I was going to be naked for this.
Extra brought to you by L'Oreal Paris, celebrating 40 years of Because You're Worth It.
LMFAO's anthem, their own. She got naked to get her man, and Courtney don't think the other girls turned a blind eye.
I didn't know that models were strippers as well, because you took your clothes off in front of America, not me.
Tonight on ABC. Story time with Kate Beckinsale. She'll read to kids for the Nestle Share the Joy of Reading program, but just not to her own daughter.
Your daughter's too old to be read to, or is she just like, I don't want it anymore?
She's 13.
You could read Twilight together.
I mean, I could read it together, but I don't think she necessarily wants to sit on my lap and be read to anymore.
Raw video of Kate at the Grove's Barnes & Noble at extratv.com. Now Eva Longoria's sexy new photo shoot, but there's one thing you won't see.
Yeah, Maria. Terry is with her for tonight's L'Oreal Paris Wow Cam.
Hey, Mario, I'm with your girl, Eva, and we are on a beautiful, exotic photo shoot.
And I'm telling her all my secrets, because you're not here.
But this is no secret. Eva just plain gorgeous. Extras inside and behind the scenes of Eva Longoria's exotic photo shoot for Amika magazine.
It was a Tahitian goddess. That's what he said.
He is photographer to the stars Mark Liddell, but even he can't get Eva to do everything.
All the references you showed me were nude. I'm like, am I naked? Nobody told me I was going to be naked for this.
You could have done that one.
I should have done it because I need to photograph myself naked as much as possible now before I get any older.
But would you ever consider doing nude? Because like I say, you know, never?
Not like Playboy.
Amika magazine's out this summer and online now. Eva's sexiest looks of all time at extratv.com. Just click on L'Oreal Paris Wow Cam.
Coming up, blood, sweat, and sequins. The dance war is on. Extras got the first look at all the couples who could already be hooking up off stage. Then my Dancing with the Stars video diary and the secret weapon I'm banking on.
Plus, one powerful voice, Juliet Sims, live at the Grove. That's next.
Online right now, how do you follow up an Oscar win for the artist? Well, if you're Harvey Weinstein, you get the oldest and highest honor in France, the Légion d'honneur. All the details at extratv.com.
The extraordinary Orlando sweepstakes is on.
You could win a VIP trip for 2 to Universal Orlando Resort.
All this week, watch for the word of the day and enter at extratv.com to win.
And today's word of the day is universal.
The true story of how two legendary rivals became unexpected friends. Magic Bird. Broadway. Magic Bird. Tickets on sale now. Visit telecharge.com.
Up after the show airs live, tune in to my Dancing with the Stars after show on my new online network, AfterBuzz TV. From dancing to The Bachelor to Gossip Girl, we webcast after shows for your favorite TV shows, creating the ultimate place for fans to connect with the stars of over 100 shows. So just go to AfterBuzzTV.com. And we'll definitely be AfterBuzzing about The Voice tonight. One of the talented members of Team CeeLo, Juliet Sims, just stopped by the Grove.
How did it feel to have CeeLo, Christina, and Adam all fighting to have you on their team?
It was unreal.
Why did you choose to go with CeeLo?
I just feel like he really got me. You know, I've just been such a fan of his voice and his songwriting and his producing.
Your voice
is amazing.
But can CeeLo help her bring home the big win? Check them out on The Voice tonight on NBC. And right now, she's singing for us live at the Grove.
I'll carry you with me and we'll carry on. Keep carrying on.
Oh, so much better than
Never again.
Everyone deserves a great vacation.